Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fascist Bulgaria. I noticed that I've got some guys back here. It's been a couple days since I played last. Their actual overall strength is terrible right now. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that we are very far behind on our manpower. I would like to fix that at some point. For now, we're just going to have to stick with it. In the previous episodes, we were making a foothold over here, getting our troops ready to go, trying to take parts of Canada, and at least get some foothold in North America. So I'm going to slow time down a little bit. We're going to go to 3, and we'll hit play. So they should be distributing themselves throughout there. And then we can start working on infrastructure. Looks like Italy's going to come help us out a little bit, which is good news. It might not be a bad idea to plan a naval invasion of America itself. I don't know what their national unity looks like right now. They only have 65, so I don't think it would take too much to get them to capitulate if we took the East Coast. A lot of big points there. But maybe we'll get Canada out first and have a couple different routes in. Everyone else is redistributing themselves, that's just fine. I don't think we need to worry too much about this for now. Once America gets directly involved there, it might be more concerning. Bhutan is still holding on. Looks like Japan has got a foothold in the Philippines, which is nice. It's good to see them doing some good work for us. Looks like they're going to be able to clean this up as well. I wonder maybe actually if I get these guys, or a couple units of them, to do some reconnaissance, or take these other islands. After we're done with that, maybe we could transfer them down here and take out these chunks near Saudi Arabia. Looks like Africa's just about finished up. That's pretty good. We're not at war with Portugal or anything, and I don't think it's necessary right now. It's just going to give the Allies more landing zones. I don't want to let them have that just yet. Italy's got part of South America. I mean, if Venezuela would join us, we could do some South American conquests, something like that. Looks like Italy's losing some islands here. I thought they had more of them in the previous episode. And it is going to be slow going up here. I don't know how much... Okay, we could get some infrastructure up here in Labrador. We are only at 1. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to get it up there. I'm going to put it at the top and then move it 1 down, because I think that the port is going to be more important for getting things in first. Getting a bit of a Canadian counterattack here. Not really that concerned about it, because I think we're going to be sweeping across up here, and we should have infantry that's going to be moving up to reinforce this tank. And they should get there in time. Hopefully, anyway. Now, these tanks should be pretty quick. There are tank 3s, so I think they should be able to blitz across pretty well. And we've got the doctrine for tanking. It wouldn't be bad to have more suppression in England, because then we could utilize all those factories and get our production up and going a little bit better. So I think the next research I might do is some MPs and assign them to these cavalry divisions. It's going to help a lot, and getting more cavalry would be good too, but I don't know that we can afford it at the moment. I don't think it makes too much sense to keep this naval invasion order around. That's pretty much done. We could go ahead and transfer one of these guys at least over here, so we at least have people on the islands. And I think I'll do the same with one more of them. Grab him and reassign him to the island of Man, so they can't take those back. That's just going to give us a more secure sort of setting. Looks like the infantry has moved up, and they are pushing forward. Yeah, I would definitely like more suppression in England, because the resistance is probably balling out of control here. Yeah, it's just about pure red. So the cavalry's not doing as much as I might like. And there's only so many of them up here, so... I don't know if we have more cavalry divisions elsewhere. They probably got lumped in with some other guys, or they got eliminated in our pushes in the Middle East. I think getting Tibet into the war wouldn't be a bad idea, just to get them eliminated. Let's go ahead and do that, because it's only going to take 5 days. I think Germany's got enough guys over there to make that a possibility. And then we don't have to worry about these internals as much. Afghanistan would be nice to take as well. I'm not really watching over the Canadian thing because it's just going to do what it's going to do for a while here. Once we get to a standstill, I'll try to figure out an alternate plan. It's just really hurting that we have all this attrition, so ideally we get this port up and running and we get more supplies in. And we are going to take the rest of Labrador here, so this should be a decent foothold for a little while. We are going to be losing units because we don't have the manpower to reinforce them. I do know that much. We are getting Marine 2s. It would be nice if one of our allies wanted to give us some units. I would take those, like a big chunk. I don't know though. There's a lot of German units down here, but it looks like they're just transferring around. It would be nice if we could get these taken care of so I can worry less about the Mediterranean. Maybe take the Balearic Islands here and just finish this off so we have a little more security. And then worry about maybe finishing the rest of Africa or something like that. Alright, so we're going to go here. We're going to try to grab MP divisions. We're going to assign those, and hopefully that'll help. Because that's not going to require too much more manpower, and it's just kind of a good way to go. So this port is going to be done in about 8 days. So then we're going to move the infrastructure forward, because I think that port is high enough now that it can support a little more of what we're trying to do. Because the supply throughput's at like a decent level. Ideally we get both done and then move our infrastructure production forward. Looks like they want to land in Greece. This is probably due to the fact that we haven't taken these islands back. So they've got easy zones to do that with. And it looks like we don't have intel, as we knew. I don't think aircraft, or any of the aircraft we have, and we can't even make a new wing, so let's see. We do have some in the Middle East. Maybe if we reassign them, we could try to do something with that. Something like that. And just go over the Mediterranean here. I'm not too worried about a Greek naval invasion because I've got these 14 units ready to reinforce whenever, so not as concerning. Got our sub effort, that's pretty good. I would like to produce more subs. We're really just kind of handicapped at the moment based on the fact that we have no men, so. And I don't see much of a chance of us getting that many more men in the near future, just based on the fact that our actual land that we own is so limited. Like, the other option is maybe we can set up some sort of administrative thing here. I don't remember exactly how that works. There's a certain occupation policy that you can change, but I don't remember exactly how that works. Is it within this menu? No. Boy, I don't remember. Is it related to this? Okay, we've got our justification on Tibet. We might as well declare it. I think that's going to be easier than the smaller countries to deal with. And Germany's got enough men, they should be able to crush that fairly quickly. I think the next target we'll go for is probably Afghanistan after that. We'll just have our allies take care of these, because honestly, that's just the better way to do it. Playing as such a small country and kind of not getting any of Russia, or not as much as I would have liked, doesn't really allow us to have the men to take care of these things. It looks like the United States is reinforcing Sweden here. So that's alright, they can do that, because I'm more worried about Canada at the moment. Let's go ahead and bump that infrastructure up, because we're going to need it. They're all transferring across. It'd be nice to take the rest of this and push down. Could do a naval invasion up here. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Maybe we'll plan something like that, just to finish it off. We'll have him go when ready. Got 3 up here, 2 there, so let's grab one of them. This division, I suppose, and we'll have him transfer up, just so we have people in all the ports. They don't need to be necessarily strong units, they just need to be there. Looks like 5 divisions is going to be better than our highly attrition men, which is fine. It's to be expected. Okay, we got concentrated industry 4. That's pretty good. Let's get more production efficiency. I mean, there's no point in attempting to build anything, because we're so far behind on civilian factories. I mean, I could bump that to the top, but I think keeping the men that we have alive up here is probably a smarter choice. So we got, like, yeah, this tank. Just have you come up, finish this off, or that was caps click, not shift click. Fair enough. Do something like that. Okay, so this guy's going to transfer up. Hopefully he can take that. What is that? That's, it just says it's in Quebec. It doesn't name it. Okay, so we did have a unit get in, but immediately bopped back. It has a lot to do with the fact that our organization is so terrible. We are starting to get some supplies in, though. Looks like the Americans are coming in to reinforce. Finland has capitulated. That's good news. So that's going to cut off big pockets of American and Swedish troops in no man's land. So those will get bopped. And I don't think this will get out of control. It should be able to be handled. I am spreading my allies kind of thin. But okay, so they want to invade in Greece again. Pretty sure that's not going to work. Strat Bomber 2s. That's fine, but I still don't think we have the factories to make them. Yeah, they're just sitting idle. That's okay for now. We could get better construction speed. I think that'll be pretty vital. Looks like we pushed that Canadian troop back. This landing is going to be successful. So we'll have this guy head up there and then head back. Hopefully that tank doesn't get cut off in any meaningful way. Yeah, I think if we can repress England enough and get these civilian factories running again, we're going to be much happier. No, we want resistance. Okay, so we've crushed some resistance in these areas. I think that should be ticking down. It's just got a compounding effect where you've got troops, you know, they're bordering people that are resisting, so they resist harder, and sort of a bad chain reaction. But and I guess it wouldn't be a terrible idea to build more ports and just have more throughput. We do have one level of infrastructure there, so we do have units in the back here that are being supplied now. I think it would be a good idea. Yeah, we don't have enough yet. But soon to take care of this this next region and get it more secure. They should all be rushing. That's good. I don't think Sweden will hold too much longer. Looks like Germany's really doing some good work here. The United States is here, but I think they're going to lose most of those men. Okay, they still want to invade Greece. I don't really see it working out for them, so I'm not going to do too much about it. I don't think this gave us sufficient intel either. Where do I look for that? Here? Yeah. I could split my ships, but I think I only have 6 in total, so it might not be ideal. But, you know, it's probably better to at least get some of that. Which one of these is actually active? Okay, so we'll get rid of this one. Let's do a convoy escort in the Eastern Mediterranean, so we can take those back. Okay, that tank finished that. That's good. Just less possibilities there for bad stuff to happen. I certainly like this. I'm pretty happy about how this push has gone so far. I know they will reinforce it, but hopefully we can hold it long enough to really get what we need going. Looks like those pockets are closed. Probably get Norway, Sweden, and Finland out pretty soon. Looks like maybe we've taken the corner of Tibet here. And Bhutan is spreading its guys out within here as well, which is going to be nice for us. Africa has pretty much fallen to us. We've got a bit of a foothold there, but it looks like it's probably pretty evenly matched. Okay. If we can take Ottawa, that's worth a lot of supplies. I think that would help us out greatly. Still can't build infrastructure here. I think it would only take a couple more county tiles to do so. Maybe get him to move forward. He moves so quickly. What else is purple worrying about? Oh, okay. So these are the 2 units that are left behind with purple. I think it's probably better if we grab these 2 and assign them to orange, because they'll just sit there and I won't have to think that I'm missing some guys. Is that enough? Quebec's a big zone. This guy's doing alright, we've held that. Hopefully we can take the Mediterranean once those ships get back. Oh, it looks like we're in a naval battle. 2 American submarines versus our submarines. Where's our convoys? I don't know. Oh, looks like I'm gonna get Cyprus, I believe. Is that Cyprus? Ooh, I'm gonna be embarrassed if it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay. Very good. I wonder if we can just push through here. We might actually be able to. That would be great. Straight pushing right off these islands. You know, at this point, the national focuses aren't really that vital. Let's get at least one of you to come back across here. And then, if we can, let's have this guy plan a naval invasion from here to there. We'll assign him. And we'll have to switch that little navy over as well. Okay, so this is done. And then if we can get these tiles as well, I'll probably use these 4-man. And we'll do naval invasion from, say, here to there. And assign them. Hit go on that, so it'll execute both when ready. I think I'm going to leave this guy here. And maybe we grab... Oh yeah, we'll hit go on this guy as well. And we'll grab 1 unit. Bring them there. And we'll assign them to orange as well, because there's just kind of a garrison guy. If we can grab these 3, maybe at least transfer them to here. There we go. Cleaning it up. Good stuff. Surely that's enough of Quebec now. There we go. So let's move that to the top as well. At least get some infrastructure there. We are starting to get some factories operational. I think they just must be in this region. Because I don't think our suppression effort's doing much here still. Nope. And we have some resistance here as well. German convoys. What happened here? We lost 3 convoys, that's fine. We lost 5 convoys. Not the best, but it's acceptable losses at this point. Now, are they being blocked by this naval combat? I guess they must be. How many days till this first one completes? 29 days. I've been paused this whole time. I do that a shocking amount of time. I'm like, why is no one moving? I guess it's better if you stayed there. Maybe I'll grab one of these guys. And get him to go stand in Athens. Okay, once they get there. Alright, and they're going to automatically put themselves down there. Good. Very good. What's going on here? We lost 4. I don't think that was our... Yeah, he's moving across still. Very good. Pretty excited about those MP divisions. I think that's going to help us out greatly. That'll be another 2 months about. So I wonder if I can set this army to a high reinforced priority. Or make a new theater. Yeah. There we go. So they should be getting supplies and things before other units do. Which is exactly what we want. Oh yeah, Malta. Totally forgot about Malta. Should probably take that too when we can. Maybe have like these two. And go when ready. And since we're not doing any more in Eastern Mediterranean, we can move this partial one here and have them do, I guess, that and this for now. Okay. Alright guys, well I'm going to call this an episode here, and the next one we're going to keep on keeping on. If you liked it, leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. Thanks guys.